Hey, what's up, everybody? We are on the free to play. Um, I kind of want to start this video off with a little bit of a I don't know what to say, a somber or like a downer, but um, basically I received a series of comments on my videos overnight last night, and I kind of wanted to address it. Um, I've been thinking long and hard about kind of what I wanted to say, but uh, I'd like to think that I've proven that I'm pretty receptive to feedback. People have commented on my playing fast and loose with epics, and I've called myself out for being, failing in that regard. I've repeatedly said that, I'm not an expert. I've only been playing the game for a little over a year, but I've learned some things, and I want to pass those things along to you, and maybe put them in terms that would be easier to understand than most. Um, which is why I make these videos. I've also said in the past that, I want to try and do my best to keep positivity going in the comments and everything like that. So, um, here's the bottom line. I'm open to feedback. I'm open to criticism, 100%. Um, However, if you preface that commentary and that opinion and suggestion or whatever you want to call it with insults and negativity, I'm not gonna respond to that. I'm not gonna put that in a question block video. I'm not going to even pay it any attention, or even take it to heart, because it's not constructive in any way. It's literally just trying to be insulting. Um, and so, if basically summing it up, somebody in one of my other videos had, basically said that the way I was playing was annoying to them. Watch someone else. I don't care. I'm not trying to make. Yeah, I'm not. I just don't care. I'm gonna be honest. If I annoy you, don't watch me. That's that simple. So, please keep the negativity out of my comment section. I would prefer to keep it positive and kind of, and I don't want this to seem like, because I am open to feedback, I am open to comments and suggestions, but don't preface it with an insult and say, you're annoying, you should do X, Y, and Z. There's a better way to phrase it. Like, hey, I've noticed that you weren't doing this. Have you considered this? You know, and so I just wanted to put that out there to everybody. I want to keep the positivity going. I want to keep it up, and I'm also open to jokes. Now we're gonna shift a little bit here because somebody went all the way back to like my first video I uploaded on YouTube. It's marked as 7 years ago. I don't know if it's actually 7 years old. It feels like it should be older than that. But they straight up said you aged 20 years in those 7 years, and they are absolutely right. And I laughed. I liked the comment. I laughed hard at it. I was like, damn, they got me good. So I have a sense of humor. Um, there's a difference in joking with some, even if they're serious or trying to be mean. Like it was just funny. Like that was a good joke. So, um, and honest and true. But negative comments, like specifically kind of targeting and being negative, I'm not going to respond to that anymore. So I just wanted to put that out there, get that off the table. Hopefully that'll put an end to it. Unfortunately, I am concerned that that may fuel the fire, but I just wanted to say that, for those of you that do want to give me advice and give me constructive criticism and feedback, feel free to do so. Um, but be constructive about it. Don't do your best to not be insulting. I know it's difficult. There's content creators that I watch not in the raid space in other games that frustrate the crap out of me because they'll be sitting there like, where is this? Where's my character? Where'd they go? And they're like looking right at them, and it's like, what do they're right there. Um, but that's their content to make. And I still enjoy watching them. They don't annoy me, right? It's just frustrating sometimes. Um, and I don't go blowing them up in the comments or trying to insult them, you know. So I ask that same respect that I give to others. Please give that towards me and my channel. Anyways, enough about that. Great, exciting news going on. So I think UDK had hit 6 stars last episode. He is now up to level 50. And yeah, we're talking about our Clan v Clan stuff. So you can see Clan v Clan starts in 7 hours. We'll get, or 6.5 hours. We'll get to that in a second. But I don't know if you guys can see this. What is that? Is that a sacred shard? Is that sacred? Yeah, it's a sacred shard. And guess where it came from? Nightmare Clan Boss. This is why we pushed so hard for Clan Boss. So we pulled a sacred shard last night or this morning, and another legendary skill tome right before Clan v Clan. Couldn't have come at a better time, because I'm going to be spending them right away. Now, the question becomes, well, who do I want to put my books on? If books are going to go on to Sun Wukong first. I do believe that you could arguably use UDK without books. I mean, obviously, you'd love to have this on a 3-turn cooldown, and I will eventually book this up. But, you know, he's not terrible at what he does without books. Because this doesn't increase the value of the shield or give any additional healing or anything like that. So it's a longer cooldown, but you know, I do want it to be booked. I'll be honest, but I could be wrong about this. This is off of memory. I haven't really like UDK has been booked and geared and kitted on my account for probably a year, honestly. I don't remember when he came out, but if you were to tell me he came out, no, because it would have been a Halloween. No, I feel like it's, yeah, because so we do is UDK, Rhonda, Artak, UDK, Rhonda, Artak, Sun Wukong, and those are all the free champions in it. So yeah, I mean, it's probably been a year ago. So I haven't really given much thought to, like, you know, how books would work on him and all those things. But, you know, we do want this cooldown reduced, but you know, I'm gonna finish building out Sun Wukong first. And the good news is he doesn't, honestly, if I get both books to land on the A2 tomorrow, then I probably will stop booking him out. I'm not too concerned about booking out his A1. And I'd probably then use books for UDK in the future. So, or whatever other legendary that I may get. So, but to get both of those on one chest from Nightmare Clan Boss was awesome, super exciting, and that is why Clan Boss is the priority on the account, just to get these extra sacred shards for the account. So all right, what else did I want to talk about? Clan v Clan. Okay, so first things first, reset just happened an hour ago. If you're going through your progression, your dailies right now, stop. And do your clan boss, but don't do much else if you can. If you're not going to be able to play tomorrow, like a whole lot, then spend your resources while you can. But if you're going to have the time and ability to play tomorrow, then I would recommend saving your resources for tomorrow. So what I would normally do on my playthrough normally, if I wasn't going into a clan v clan, I go from right to left. So I would start in Doom Tower on my main account. I did knock out 10 levels of Doom Tower. You can still do Doom Tower. You don't get points for Doom Tower as far as I know in Clan v Clan. I need to check. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think there's a way that they could, like, fairly do points in Doom Tower. So So you can do your Doom Towers, you can do your clan bosses. In fact, you're going to want to do your clan boss tonight. You want to do it at the highest difficulty, and you want to get the highest possible chest that you can, so you get those points right away for tomorrow for the Clan v Clan. However, you get points for doing Tag Team Arena, you get points for doing Arena, so you're going to want to save those this is what I'm looking for. Ooh, brain just stopped functioning there. So you do get points for doing arenas. Winning in arena. So you do want to try and save your resources so that you can do those arenas tomorrow. Now, on my account, we need to get 50 more gold tokens, whatever these things are called. I need to get to 700. We need to do it quickly because I need to get this 700 prior to the end of Clan v Clan, because I want to spend that during Clan v Clan, and so I want to get this bonus, the affinity bonus, to level 7. So what does that mean kind of for the account? It's a priority for me, so I am going to be spending my arena tokens as they pop up. And that is specifically to knock out my arena progress. I gotta get those gold tokens. Uh-oh, I might lose this. I need to take it off auto because we need to do the revive. But that should be enough. Yeah. We probably still would have got that with the Sun Wukong revive, but it was a little scary there, so I wanted to make sure I was careful there. So I'm still going to be spending my arena tokens, at least, a handful of them tonight going into tomorrow. Just to make sure I'm not going to use the refreshes that I would normally use, because I want to save those for tomorrow and refresh. But my natural refreshes, the ones you get every half hour, I believe it is. Is it really an hour? Oh, wow. I could have swore it was a half hour. Okay, yeah. So every hour you get a refresh of one token. So as those tokens come in, I'll be using those into tonight and then starting early tomorrow morning. But at that point, Clan v Clan will have started. So, and yeah, you just want to be spending all your resources during Clan v Clan. So what does that mean? So tomorrow, first thing I do during Clan v Clan, I mean the first thing I do, I log on, I open up my chests, and then I immediately start booking out champions. So we're gonna put 2 books on the Sun Wukong. We're gonna finish booking out Ursula. Finish booking out Coffin Smasher, which is only 1 book. So really, I'd probably, after Coffin Smasher's built, I'll probably put the books on Petrifia for now, because I don't really have another rare that I'm super eager to build up. The other one would be Soul Bond. Maybe I would do them on Soul Bond, because I know she would gain a lot of value from, and she takes a lot of books too. So, as for my remaining epic books, they'll probably go on the Husk, just because he's the most viable epic that I kind of have ready to go right now. So, we did get an interesting pull. We did get a Banshee. Banshee's an interesting champion. She has 2 AoE hits. Am I missing something? I might. All right, let me take a look at her real quick. She can be a decent campaign farmer because she has 2 AoE hits. Um, and she does remove buffs from targets. Oh, this is the unlock. Okay. Each attack, and then she has a block active skills as well. Um, so she's definitely an interesting champion, one that could get some use for sure. I don't know that I would use her that much. I don't know that I would use her as a campaign farmer. Sun Wukong's doing just fine. The only campaign farmer that I would probably get and be willing to build out as a campaign farmer would probably be Fellhound. Um, just because Sun Wukong kind of does fine. And, when we're on a free to play account, we want to be a little more conservative with our resources and our food, right? Um, so yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is get all those books used. I don't really need to. I'll probably ascend UDK tomorrow, and I'll probably grind him up tomorrow as well. That's probably what I'll spend most of my money or most of my energy on tomorrow is grinding him up. If I had any excess energy, and once I've completed this mission, it'll go into completing missions while also gaining points for um, Clan v Clan and paying attention to what bonuses are applied in the objectives for Clan v Clan as well. So, um, I might knock out some of. I don't know if I'll knock out any of these challenges tomorrow, but I might. They're not going to get me any extra points, but I'll gain points while doing them. Um, so that would be handy to do. But yeah, Clan v Clan is the focus. Now it is a personal rewards Clan v Clan. So for those of you that don't know what that means, personal rewards means that if you win the Clan v Clan and you earn the number of points that are listed here, you will gain these extra resources. So likely I will be at tier 1 for Clan v for personal rewards. So with that being said, I would get if I can get up to 100,000 points, which I don't think we've gotten close, but I don't think we've hit an actual 100,000 points yet. We would be able to get Epic Book and Silver and Clan XP and all that stuff. But we have to win in order to get that. So, also tomorrow is when clan quests will reset, and the clan shop will also reset tomorrow. So we're also going to gain the clan gold tomorrow. Sorry, I was like, this isn't right. We're going to gain the clan gold tomorrow, so we'll be able to use that gold to buy the fragments that we want to get. So you want to make sure you pick up your clan quest tomorrow and everything before you start going ham in your clan v clan stuff. But tomorrow is the best day that you're going to be want to spend going to want to spend all your resources. That includes forging. If there's stuff that you want to forge, I am holding out on perception gear. I might forge the resilience gear to get those extra points. I'm not going to be doing any of the defiant gear because I'm going hard for the defiant stuff. I'm probably going to do these daily challenges. So like upgrade a weapon to level 8. So let's look at my weapons. We want it to be any of these 5-star or higher. What do we have? Crit rate, crit damage. Ooh, this is a good weapon. Meh. Not great procs, but that was a great weapon. The main reason this is a great weapon is because we do have... I'd love to have speed instead of HP here, but crit rate and crit damage on the same item, and it's a speed set, which is a set that's very common that I would use on a lot of my champions, so I see the value in that particular one. I'm just kind of looking at... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Was it... It may have been on the main account. I thought I pulled one of these that had was it a blue? That had crit rate and crit damage on it. Nah, it must have been this. Let's go to just new. Ugh. So I got this from one of the tournaments, I think, but a little underwhelming on the rolls on these. And so something that I do, I try to sell these when they show up, but sometimes I don't, for lack of better words. Also, man, it's getting confusing now when playing because I have my main account, of course. So when I'm playing, and I'll be like opening my chests and stuff, um, for arena or for clan boss, or getting the my tier for arena, and so I had like this massive list of gear, and I was like, oh, this is good, oh, this is good, oh, this is good, and then I realized it was on my main account, and I was like, oh no, all this gear sucks. Like, this is great gear for the free to play, but for this account or for my main account, like, it wasn't good. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. So, we talked about the main thing for me today, the main two things for me today, which was talking about, keeping positivity in the comments, but also that clan boss is paying off. We got this sacred shard right here. I mean, in a non free to play world, that's $20, you know. So, a huge impact there. And that's pretty much everything that I can think of. I did want to. I don't know if I want to talk about this. Um, I'll say this. Keep in mind that some decisions that I make on the account are not always the most efficient or correct way. Um, there's a fine balance here for me and my account between doing things the absolute right way and doing things the way that is more enjoyable for me. So, like, I think I pulled Ancient Shards during a 2 times legendary event when we were nowhere close to Mercy, probably not going to get anything, and it was a waste of shards, but it was fun, and I did it. Um, sometimes I make decisions that are the way that I like to play, and it's more fun and enjoyable for me. Case in point, I don't. If you wanted to be extremely efficient in this game, then you're gonna want to do like like UDK when I got him, when I was leveling him up. I could have been leveling him up in Minotaur. I could have been bringing him alongside my Kale and my Sun Wukong, either or both of them. Honestly, you could, and him gaining masteries while also gaining XP. That's the more efficient way to do that. I think I've said that before on the channel, but if I haven't, that is the more efficient way to do that. But it's boring, and I'm lazy, and I don't have that much fun doing it that way. I also really value the amount of silver that I get doing it in campaign 12-3 brutal, and all the silver that I get, leveling him up alongside of the food for my next champion. So it's a decision I made. Is it the most efficient way? No, but that's the way I like to play, and that's the way that I'm going to. But I do want to make sure I keep you guys informed that not everything that I do is the most efficient route. There are definitely going to be better ways to do things, but there's a balance here between trying to educate and teach people the the game from not only a free to play perspective, but also just in general, trying to teach people the game, but also having fun. If I'm just doing everything at the peak efficiency, not trying to find ways to push the boundaries or make content or whatever the case may be, um, I'm gonna get bored and not want to make videos, right? And I like making videos, and I like having fun in raid. So I am gonna do some fun things here and there, and I am gonna be less efficient than other accounts and be wasteful in some ways. There's probably a better way to utilize my gems, and utilize my silver, and there's probably there's a really cool trick. I've never researched it. There is apparently a way to be more efficient with your silver with mobile using airplane mode. Now, I have never tested this, I've never researched it. This is something that I heard in a video from another content creator, and I thought about trying to do it. Apparently, it's very mind numbingly tedious, but I did think about doing something like that. Um, for this, to be completely efficient with my silver. Um, but again, it's just, that's not fun. And I want to have fun. So I also want to be realistic. I don't want to put these expectations that you have to do all these crazy, over the top, efficient things to be a free to play player in a casual way. If you wanted to be peak performance free to play player, um, absolutely, like, let's do it. We find the research and figure out the ways to completely maximize your energy. But that's never been me. Not on my main account. On my main account, all the like all the tournaments and stuff that we've been doing for the fusion, I did them all on hard dungeons. That's not the most efficient way. The most efficient way, point per energy, would be level 20, I think, is still the most efficient way. But I want that mythical gear. I want to get that red gear. And so I did Fire Knight hard for all of this and got a couple of mythical pieces. Um, and so it's just one of those things where I'll take the path less traveled if it's more fun. So um, I think that's it. That's everything I want to say. So good luck in your Clan v Clans tomorrow. I don't have any spots in my clan. We are fully booked out, but nope, nope, nope. So I don't know. I got to figure out what's going on there, but we'll see how they do in this Clan v Clan. So, oh, and my last Hydra key. Now, Hydra is tight today. So on Nightmare, I'm at 30.31 million. My third key only did 8 million against force difficulty. So I am a little nervous. I'm going to run it off camera. And I'll keep you guys posted on how that went tomorrow, because we're already at 28 minutes and I don't want this to be over 30 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for, me kind of expressing myself there, but I really wanted to speak on that and just continue to keep positivity and reinforce this idea that I'm open to feedback. Just be positive or some, constructive with it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.